So you want to get a degree. Why? Society will tell you it'll increase your chance of getting a job, it'll make your life a lot less stressful, and it'll give you an opportunity to become successful. What your parents will tell you is, make me proud. It'll increase the chance of you getting a job, it'll help you become successful, and life will be a lot less stressful. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, most welcome guests. Proverbs 17:16 says, "It does a fool no good to spend money on education, because he has no common sense." When I was in school, it was one of the worst times of my life. I was extremely depressed, and I never really felt like I was working towards anything that meaningful. One time, I had 3 exams in 24 hours, and the previous semester, I had actually failed a class, which I had an 80% in going into it, because I fell asleep while studying for the exam, and I missed my final exam. This year, I tried to stay awake. I drank Red Bulls and coffee and caffeine pills, and I ended up overdosing on caffeine in the middle of my exam. This is just one of the things I had put myself through in school to try and get a mark so I can get a good job or get a degree. Another thing that happened lots of times is I'd be up till dawn drinking a Red Bull, trying to finish an assignment, just to get up in the morning, to drink another Red Bull to get to class, to stand in line with a whole bunch of other student zombies that are half asleep. And maybe that's why they call it a deadline. Malcolm X is well renowned, not for what he learned in school. He dropped out of school actually, but he is known for what he learned in prison. Colonel Sanders was educated in making Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I once saw a hockey player from University of Michigan named Mike Legg. It was a 2-2 game, and he went behind the net and put the face of his stick on top of the puck. He brought it around the net and put it into the top corner. I remember looking at the goalie as he stared at this puck, wondering if what he was seeing was actually real. And finally he made a reaction. However, it was a little bit too late, and University of Michigan went on to beat their rivals, Michigan State, 3-2, and that was a game-winning goal. I'm not saying to drop out of school. I'm just saying you need to know what your aims are in life and what your goals are, what you're passionate about. There's nothing wrong with working an honest job if you can truly believe you're honestly living. Living life just for the weekends basically means you live life only on the weekends, and that the rest of those 5 days, the rest of your work, is owned by your manager. You know if you're actually eventually chasing your dreams because it is said that if you don't chase your own dreams, someone will hire you to chase theirs. And how I've seen all this is I've worked many jobs in my life. I had a time where I had made one of my managers close to $30,000 in a summer job. The other guy was a student as well. I made a $1,000 bonus at the end of the year from all the work I did, and I had completed more work than he did. I've seen many times people work endless times. They say, hey, I love the paycheck, I don't really like my job. So a job is just that, an acronym of JOB, or you're living just over broke. You will eventually find a time in your life where you don't need a job anymore. And you know when that'll be, when you have all the energy and creativity in the world. Eventually an idea will strike you, whether it's motivational speaking or joining a career to help people or whatever it is. You'll finally learn that it doesn't matter how many hours you work. If I can go into work every day and feel fulfilled and satisfied, I live my life 7 days a week, when most people live their lives 5 days a week. I'm just saying to redefine education. There are a lot of ways to be educated about stuff. I took a degree in kinesiology. I have yet to apply much of that stuff outside of school. However, a lot of the jobs and experiences I've had in my life have directly reflected who I am today. I once ran a company called Dangle Hockey. I did business in 5 different countries. It was a hobby and I loved it. I've had many people ask me how much money I made off it. I haven't a clue. I don't even know if I went positive or negative. It was literally a hobby I did that was entertaining for me, and I loved it. I put so many hours a week into just doing this because it was a hobby, and I could wake up every day and do something I loved. So just redefine education. Know what your aims are. Look at what life experience you had and what you enjoy to do. When you're looking at what job or career you're looking to take, find out what hobbies you like. What sports you played that you're very interested in. Because if you can find something that you can go to work every single day and do something you're passionate about, success will come. And a lot of people think that money is not really a measure of means of success. However, I believe that money is just a byproduct of success. That way, when you really do something you truly like, it comes with you. Because some people tell me they're not in it for the money, because they don't go to school for the money. Well, then why aren't you working for a charity or something? The way we actually look at how we do and what we're passionate about will drive us. So redefine education, look at what you're really looking for in life, and follow your dreams, because if you have a career, you'll never work a day in your life. Thank you.